My name is Gitali and I'm Bombay-based psychologist, practicing for the past 10 years. And the 5 days course in past life regression therapy here in Amarantos has been absolutely wonderful. It's been great. And when I came in here, there was an element of skepticism that I carried with myself about the entire process because I'd never experienced something like this before. And when I got to experience the same, undergo past life regression myself, my doubts completely disappeared, and it was an absolutely wonderful experience. After which I could feel a certain level of stillness within me. I felt more grounded, and that sort of an effect still continues after so many days. So I've learned a lot, and since I'm a psychologist, it has equipped me with another tool in my arsenal to work with my clients and give them, a deeper level of healing, which will be a lot more everlasting. So I'm totally looking forward to that, and I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank our trainer, Mr. Renu, who has taken care of us so beautifully, and I can actually call him Renu Ma because he's taken care of us like a mother, nurtured us in every way, and the course was absolutely beautifully well organized, and there was nothing that went amiss. So I'm absolutely grateful and looking forward to put to practice all the things that I've learned. Thank you so much.
I'm Mohana. I'm a counsellor, practicing therapist in Chennai. I've been in practice for the last 13 odd years now, and I realized that I needed some change in direction in the way I handle my clients, because after a certain stage of healing, I find that they somehow get stuck. And I've always been interested in the concept of past life for a very, very long time. I was searching for a guide who would actually give me a very structured form of practicing this therapy. And I think it was by pure chance that I came across Amarantos. The name attracted me, the logo also did, and the moment I looked at the website, it clinched my deal. The way I was introduced to the entire concept, both before the workshop, where it was so structured that they gave me assignments, and it felt as if I had joined college again, and it made the learning extremely, extremely powerful, and made me feel like a dedicated student who was in hands of a very benevolent teacher, Venu. He may be young in age, but he's extremely, extremely far advanced as a soul, and I think I have found a guide in him, and thank you so much for entering my life, albeit at such a late stage in my life. As far as the course is concerned, I really don't know how much I can actually wrap up, but it was very, very structured, and the leading into the course was very gentle. It was as if we were all blindfolded when we came here, and by the end of 5th day, it is like we all have lights in our eyes and we are ready to go. And I think each one of us feels this, and like I said earlier, he seems to be the Bhishma Pitanga of the group, and I think that is the title that actually says it all, the person who is actually overlooking and guiding us, the guide, the preceptor for all of us. And especially I feel that I have found a very, very dear friend in him. And thank you so much for giving us all this knowledge and the concept of sharing. We share and we learn. Not very many people share so much. How much soever they declare that they share, I don't think they do. And this extremely open hands all the time and wanting to give more and more and more is a quality that is not found in very many teachers. And I find that very. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Hi, I'm Aarti Kohli. I'm a Zumba instructor, dancer, choreographer by profession. I'm a Reiki healer too, and I practice yoga for myself. And during this spiritual journey which started from yoga, I was actually looking for some answers about life and death, and I really was not able to find the things where I could find my answers. And somehow I'm blessed that I came across Amarantos, and after coming here from a total non-believer about the past lives, I've actually become a strong believer about that all these things do happen, and I'm taking a very beautiful family along with me. About the Venus, what would I say? I mean, my heart is full of gratitude for him. Probably I just want to quote a Kabir doha that says, Guru Gobind dono khare Aquila upa bali har guru aapke jo Gobind khare. So thank you so much.
Dr. Ashwini Suri. I came here as a cynic, not believing anything. Actually wanted to find out what it is all about. And in these 5 days, Venus managed to convince me from being a cynic to a believer. Not only a believer, but now I would be an advocate of PLR. So I guess that's a great achievement. Thank you so much, and it's been a wonderful 5-year journey, 5 days journey, and I have kind of found my family. You can call it a soul family, and it's a absolutely divine experience. Thank you so much.
मेरा नाम कल्पना है और मैं भोपाल से हूँ। बाय प्रोफेशन पहले मैं एक ब्यूटिशियन थी, अभी पामिस्ट और एस्ट्रोलॉजी करती हूँ। और 5 डेज एक्सपीरियंस बहुत शानदार एक्सपीरियंस था। बस एक प्रॉब्लम था कि हिंदी और इंग्लिश की थोड़ी सी एक प्रॉब्लम थी, बट वो भी कभी वेणु ने फील नहीं होने दिया। जो चीज़ जहाँ समझ में नहीं आई उसको बहुत अच्छे से समझाया। लोगों के एक्सप्रेशंस और रिएक्शंस जब वो उनका रिग्रेशन हो रहा था, डेमोस्ट्रेशन जो देखा और खुद भी करके जो देखा तो वो अमेजिंग था। अभी भी विश्वास नहीं होता कि ऐसा कुछ होता है, जबकि उसको खुद भी फील किया है। और वेणु का बहुत अच्छा है, कुछ और एडवाइस करने का वही नहीं है। वेणु की क्या बोलना चाहिए, शब्द भी नहीं मिल रहे हैं कि किस तरीके से थैंक्स करें वेणु का। एक इतने अच्छे प्रोग्राम को ऑर्गेनाइज किया और यहाँ जितने भी लोग थे वो एक दूसरे से बहुत कनेक्टेड थे और इतना शानदार हुआ। और वेणु को बहुत सारी शुभकामनाएं हैं आगे के लिए। थैंक यू।
My name is Shubhank and my day job is of an advocate. It was a very different experience for me. I was a bit skeptical before I came over here that whether this is a genuine thing or it's a hoax or what is it. But one thing I've understood that it is a good medium to connect with yourself spiritually, and it is something which makes you question that there could be something beyond your rational self. So it was a very nice experience, and I have a message for Venu that you should do it for people who actually needs this therapy. Like you should go to the prisons and at times asylums, or you should actually try to counsel people who are going through matrimonial problems. That would be a great thing. Thank you very much for having me here. It was a great experience. Thank you.
By qualification, I am an electrical engineer, and I am in my profession from last 9 years. I was quite interested to know, to learn this science at the professional level, and the best I could have ever gotten is Venu, and I was lucky. It was rather Venu's greatness than my fortune to select me for this wonderful training what I have just completed with him. He's such a nice being with such a great attitude that there could nothing go wrong, and the way he explains you things, it's so easy. He made even the most difficult thing that easy, that everybody can get confidence to do it. Now I'm confident enough to do this therapy as a professional. Thanks a lot, Vic. Thanks.
I'm Gitali. I come from Bangalore for this workshop. I'm a part-time phonetics teacher and alternative therapist also. But I wanted to do this intensive workshop for a long time. And when I was searching during this month of August somewhere, the previous batch started. I came to know the batch was already full and I couldn't do it. Then I came to know it was happening in December, and this time suited for me exactly very much because that's the time my school was also off during the vacation time, so the time suited very well. And that's how I made my plans to come here and undergo this intensive workshop. During the workshop, it was more than a workshop, it was a family get-together for us. Though we were all unknown the first day, within a few minutes we all felt we are somewhere a belongingness in us was there. And we learnt a lot, the techniques, and so many people, their experience was a learning. Every day was a learning in a different way, meeting people, their experiences. And I would like to thank Venu, Neha and all a lot, because I didn't know I will be chosen for this, whether I will get it or not. And leaving my family for 1 week and coming here, everything makes a lot of sense. I'm happy I've done this workshop here. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Dr. Leo Kashyap. I'm from Chennai and I'm a dentist by profession. I've been looking for such a kind of thing since a very long time, because it was my observation that a few people are suffering from, like Venu said, psychosomatic diseases that the normal medical science does not understand. And I was thinking, what is the solution to them? And I've been trying to find the answers, and I've been trying to search therapies that would help people like that, but I could not find anything until I came upon this past life regression therapy. Initially I was skeptical about it, but then I read more. I read Dr. Brian Weiss's books, and then I started searching where I could learn it, and then I found out Omega Institute, but that was like too far-fetched for me. And then I just stumbled upon Amarantos website, and that's where I just applied. And initially I didn't get accepted, maybe that was not the right time, and the second time I applied I got accepted, and this was exactly the right time that I needed to do the therapy. So the whole course, initially I was very apprehensive, but the whole course was really methodologically put. It was like a flow chart that we could just follow, and we felt more like a family rather than teacher and a student, and it was really nice. And about Venu, he is like somebody said, he's like a mother. He takes care of everything, and you just think of a problem and he has the answer. And so that was a really good experience for me, and it is going to help me in a lot of ways. And I want to help certain people. They are in my mind right now, and they were in my mind for the whole 5 days. And I'm really satisfied with what I learned. And going to go and apply to them and just hope for the best. And I just want to tell him that he is saving a lot of lives, and it's a great work that he's doing. And I can't thank them enough. And these have been the best days of my life. I can never forget them. I haven't told everything to my family yet. I'll just go and tell them now, and they are going to be so proud of me and the whole Aquila batch. And that's it. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Suman Razdan. So I am a homemaker. I have been blessed to be with Amarantos for the training program. It was my flair to be a past life regression therapist, and Venu and Neha made it possible for me. This training program is designed in a very professional manner to get a confidence during the learning process itself. I am very thankful to Amarantos family and all the team for all the efforts they have made to make this possible for me. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Amarantos, and especially Neha. I feel very well taken care of here. 5 days were pretty exhausted, and I really look forward to the journey that I'm going to have. I get really excited about it. Thank you so much again for your time.
My name is Sachin, and I work for an IT company. So last 5 days for this past life regression was extremely useful. I found it to be very exhaustive when it comes to the details Venu has covered. Those 15 stages is very precise, to the point that I believe anybody who takes and understands that entire concept can take any person to a past life or a future life. And over that, I found it extremely elevating on a different level, because taking somebody to a past life is something you need to experience. I feel you connect to that person on a very different level. It's no more just an interaction. It's a soul level connect. And when I came out from my first regression, I felt at peace, very still, and there was a lot of a feeling which I cannot explain. So I feel these 5 days, other than the course, was a very amazing experience, and over that a family was created, which makes me feel that this whole experience was something I should have never missed, and I am very grateful. Thank you so much to everybody here, and very grateful, very thankful, and thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Harsh Khatri. I'm 22 years old. I'm pursuing MA in Psychology. It's a moment for immense gratification and thankfulness for me that I was allowed to be here at Amarantos and be with such a great person, to learn in the guidance of such a great person. Personally, I've been meditating since last 6 years, and for me the criteria of judgment for a spiritual person is the modulation of voice, how sympathetic they are, and how depth does their eyes hold. So for me, my first conversation with Venu Bhai was on the phone. It was probably the noon time, and he picked up the phone and he asked me, he replied all my queries, and the first time I listened to his voice, it was like so deep, so nice, constant, with a simple, constant flow. It touched my heart. After being here, attending this 5-day training program, I'm very thankful to that person who has allowed me to be here. It's such a privilege to be here in front of all the people who have been meditating since a very long time, who have been having spiritual experiences since a very long time. And above all, I've been able to experience, and I have that confidence in me now that even me, in terms of past life regression therapy as well, I can help people. I can help people really witness from where their problems really come from and how do they overcome from that. Initially, it becomes your rational mind tries to convince you that this is not what you are really experiencing. But when you really sit back in a stable mind, in a very peaceful mind, you go through really that what it was really like. Did you experience, when you experience it with your heart, you come to know that yes, there was something has changed in you. You are a different person then. Now after that regression process which you go through, it was very beautiful for me. I have this confidence in me now that yes, I can do it. And being in the presence of learning with all beautiful people, being there with all of them was such an honor for me. I'm thankful to the whole Amarantos family, how they react to every situation, every problem, in every step of your life till yet, and hope so I personally will always be like that only as a family, always be there with each other and always sharing this group coherence which we in terms from our hearts get connected from. I personally like to thank Venu Bhai and Neha Didi for allowing me to be here and witnessing this great program and being among with all those people. Thank you very much.
My name is Priya. I am from Bangalore. I've been looking very actively to do a past life regression therapy program because I've been very passionate about it, and I truly believe that it brings a person to heal themselves and to be a better human being. I was very happy I found Amarantos and I applied for the course. Neha got back in fact. And she's also been very wonderful. She's been constantly interacting. She's been very friendly, and it's been a very good interaction with Neha just from the start. And when I came into the course, I was very apprehensive about who's going to be the people going to attend the workshop with me. And from the first day, I think we are a great group. I had a wonderful time, and we had very great regressions. We found a lot about each other, and we became family. And I'm really going to miss this 5 days. They've been the best days of my life, and I really look forward to being with all of you again. About Venu, the most important thing I feel about him, he's a wonderful human being. In fact, after the first day, I went back and told my family I found an awesome instructor. I think he's a great human being. That is the first thing which struck me when I met him. He's very kind and very patient and just gives you everything he has. That was something I don't think everybody does it. And this whole course has a very methodical process, and I think it really puts you in a very confident state when you leave after the 5 days. I just want Venu to continue this work he's been putting in for so many years, and I just want him to be the same beautiful, wonderful human being. Thank you very much.